swearing.
Take a step down.
I am not deflecting.
One at a time.
I am not deflecting. I am saying that I am away from the drama. I do not appreciate everything that's been said about me and my deceased father. But what I will say is I have no idea what your actual beef is with me. But what I will say is my fight's over. I have no idea what you guys are on about.
Let's get Carrie up.
Sugar Tits is here now as well. I do follow Sugar Tits and
just like I say, I don't know this woman from Adam.
No, but I've got to go now anyway.
She could be a wrong person and I don't know.
Sugar Tits, can you join? I know you've just joined. I think Sugar Tits will explain. She's quite good at... I don't know if she'll join though.
But I will go.
Sugar Tits, do you mind joining the box, sweetheart? You don't have to.
She will, if it's the right Sugar Tits, I think she will.
And wasn't it you, Karma, that threatened to burn down my holiday home? Wasn't that what you did? Karma,
wow.
You threatened to burn down my holiday home. You exposed where I lived. You exposed my car. Is that okay, is it?
See, this is like a lot more to it, isn't there?
If it's the right Sugar Tits, then she's here.
Karma.
Yes.
Yes.
Explain yourself, darling.
She's lovely.
We're all a bit lost, Sugar Tits. We're all a bit confused.
The Fallen has joined the box.
The Fallen? Is that Fallen, Sugar Tits?
Fallen, yeah, that one that we outed a while ago. The Fallen Park Crew.
Do
you know anything, Jen, on this?
No, I remember. I know Fallen, but was she? No, it's not. I'm thinking of you as a person.
On my deceased son. Why did you do an exposure on my 15-year-old child? Why did you do that?
Like green screen anything, or was that the Green Queen?
You were in the live.
I was in the box, yeah. Why?
Green Queen, so that was Jodie.
Jodie, Dinky.
Jodie Justice. You've done an exposure on this lady. You dropped Jodie.
You told her.
Green Queen
They both have. They both have. You both have done exposures on my children.
Sugar Tits.
No, I haven't.
Go on, answer for
Sugar
yourself,
Tits, sorry.
you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to go, guys, because I do have to work.
Yeah,
no worry. Thank you for coming up, Flaky.
Do you want one less tit again?
Right, Paul, I drop her.
Sorry, Jenny, but
drop her.
Sugar Tits. Is Fallen the lady? Was it a lady?
Do it myself. Gone.
That's not.
I don't know how many times I have to say please respect.
Fallen the crackhead, aren't you?
I'm sorry, guys. I only come up because obviously I'm friends with the Observer.
That was shocking, that.
But what I'm going to say is I don't really know this Fallen, but she's got ongoing beef with another creator on here, and she has individually ruined one of my friends' life.
She has.
She has.
Yeah. A girl called Smurfette. She's been trolling a girl called the Smurfette as well.
Is it not her?
She has ruined one of my friends' lives, and that is...
Was that not her, Sugar Tits?
Yes, that's her. That's her that was in the box.
You're okay, Rainbow?
Her son was trans. Her son wasn't trans and isn't. She also told everybody her baby's dad was not at the baby's funeral when there was pictures that were proving that he was at the funeral. This girl is a compulsive liar. She lies everything that comes out of her mouth. Question.
She is, and I actually worry about her because she obviously needs help. But I really do not know her. All I know is that I seem to be in her mouth quite a lot. Now, like I said, I stepped back the minute that my breasts were a laughing stock for beating cancer. But what I will say, she is collectively collecting everybody to hurt everybody else. Now, I have a friend on here called Rance, and she has single-handedly tried to destroy her. She is nothing but honestly, she has threatened to burn my house down, and it's all too much for me. I'm just a mum of 4 children. I work every day.
The things that I've heard from this woman herself and a friend, what is it? Pigeon something. Her friend is just as bad. There's another girl that goes around with her, and I tell you right now, these two are the weirdest girls you will ever come across, and they're constantly...
Well, it's not... I take it you two people have come up in my box calmly. you've been polite and that. This lady's very erratic, isn't she?
Linz, I've followed Sugar for ages. I've just took Dysfunctional out. My name's Sugar. I used to be Dysfunctional Rainbow.
I remember who you are.
Yeah, but this with Leo and what have you, what got said, Leo used to say things hell of a long time ago, but from what I've seen over the past few times, they don't go live that much now.
No,
Do you know what I mean? And I've seen
Well,
Sugar
Paul, and I'm not
things.
saying that, but obviously, you know, you're very passionate and het up about this, and obviously you've done things as well on people. So when you sat there moaning that things have been done, whether it's done to you 50 times over, do not do it yourself. Two wrongs do not make a right, and they don't.
What I will say about Sugar and what have you is that they will never come to the app to do anything without 100% proof. And I've seen Sugar have private ambulances sent to her house and all sorts over years, you know, and she's always come with full evidence and backed it all up with whatever's gone off.
Yeah, this. Thank you, Rainbow. This fallen girl, she's. No, I was never part of PLM. I got trolled by PLM, so let's not go down that road, yeah.
Right, guys, I need to drop.
Thank you, Fakey.
Actually, love.
Yeah, I'm going to drop as well.
This won't be over. She will come for me because that's what she does. But I need to work.
She will.
No problem. Thank you, Fakey.
Bye. Bye.
Hi, lovely.
Bye.
What I would suggest, if you're taking anything from the fallen crew, just be very careful of your personal details. These women go digging into your real life.
Sugar, she's literally just jumped in this morning and blurted all this out with no idea what's going on.
We were involved on another subject, but she knows obviously that I do exposures, but, you know, I would never do them without 100%.
I don't even know why she's trying to pipe back up. Like, she needs to go back to the rock that she came from.
No idea. No idea at all. Like I said, we don't even know what's going on.
That needs to be kept private. It's not to do with anyone, and it's not for the app.
She goes for she targets, do you know, the Observer, the original Observer? She targets her quite a lot as well, and I mean horrifically targets her. She targets a lady called Jenny Johnson.
Sorry, Dad, I didn't know that one.
And a girl called Smurfette. Now, I talk to Smurfette privately quite a lot. And the things that she's done to that girl. Foreign, weren't you behind the account? Trolls Are Us, Docs My Child, only recently on that account. Wasn't that you, sweetheart?
I'll be honest, I didn't like it when it got to the mocking of breast cancer. I don't like that. You know, the woman's lucky to be here. She's fought hard, and that should be respected no matter what.
That was you, Karma, that was behind that account. That was clear as... Smurfette's horrendous, is she? I've never had a problem with the girl, to be fair. But, Karma, that was you that was behind that account.
And to be honest, Fallen, if you have got a police case, love, coming in boxes and what have you...
She says, I just said that Rainbow shows it's her case.
Sugar's got like a trilogy of police cases, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I've got somebody coming with me for a police
I just didn't know the lady from Adam, and I didn't want to not find nothing out and this lady go off and maybe have done something silly. I'd never have forgiven myself, you know.
No, she won't. Do you know this girl, right? I kid you not. It's so weird because I messaged the Observer because I wanted to find out if this girl was being honest, because some of the stuff she was saying wasn't adding up. And so I spoke to the Observer because I wouldn't give this girl my messages between the Observer. Oh my God, apparently I'm dragged into their police case, that I've got police on my back because of them, that they want my messages, I'm part of whatever went off. Bear in mind, I don't even know these women that well, so I wasn't involved in anything. They try to recruit people by going into people's lives, and they would gift them. And they would gift them a few gifts until they
He is in the box again, guys. If we're talking on her, I do feel I have to let her up for her to have
she
a
can come up
reply.
as long as she's respectful, she keeps it together, blah, blah, she's getting her arse back out again. I'm not dealing with it.
I've calmed down, so I apologise for fighting, alright? I'm very angry. In 2 years, and in a year that you've been on me, Sugar Tits, this is the first time any of you have got in a box. You won't ever let me in the box when you're doing exposures on me.
You were transphobic. You were transphobic.
No, you had Smurfette in there who contacted my abuser, Sugar Tits.
Is that my live?
Yeah,
Was I
but
the
you're
host?
here. Yeah, but you're here blowing smoke up Smurfette's arse. My abuser's been charged, and I'm in a trial with him in Snaresbrook, right? And you're all putting the narrative out there that I'm the domestic abuser, right? Of course, I'm going to be
I've not put that
angry.
out there.
Yeah, you all have.
Was
You
the
were in the
transphobia towards Leo then, I'm presuming now?
because Leo
Yes, she
came
was.
round and
Yeah.
said he was going to chop a child up and put it in a suitcase. Yes, he did.
Did you see that? Did
Yes,
you see
he
that?
did. Yes, he
No,
did.
he never said that. No, he
All
never.
right, I'll go and find the video.
Get the recording, but make sure you play the full video towards it, yeah?
No,
Because
but
that
I'm
when
just
you were
saying,
sitting
you're
there
saying
talking
that
about his
Leo
nieces and
didn't say that.
nephews.
Leo said it live, Sugar Tits. Come on.
Yes, he did.
Well, then you
Why?
just said he
The
didn't.
green screen. No, because you're making it like he said it. Just I'm going to chop your kids up. No, he never said it like that, did he?
But he
Did he
did
do
say
it when
it.
when his nieces and nephews got doxed on the account?
But he did say
And
it.
was he laughing when he said it? What comes
No,
out of
he
Leo's
did
mouth
say
isn't
it.
my fault,
Can
not
I,
my
sorry, can I
Leo's a
interrupt,
grown-ass
ladies?
man.
Can I interrupt? I just want to clear something up because I missed it and I don't know what was said. What was said about justice? Because I know justice always protects children. So I want to know what was said.
I don't know enough about justice, to be fair.
She used to be called the Green Queen on here.
Oh, that.
Yeah, you were
Right, well,
Green
she.
Queen.
That's what I said.
Right,
Jodie.
where is she?
You attacked Green Queen. Yes, you did.
He dropped out of the box
Did I
at the
attack
beginning.
I did
Did I
what?
ask her who was
Let Sugar
behind the
Tits
account?
speak.
You
and
hear,
then
Jodie?
can
Of course
reply.
I'm
Did I
here.
ask the Green Queen? She told me the account
Lindsay,
was
let Sugar Tits
Smurfette. I
explain,
attacked
and then
Smurfette,
Justice
like God
can
knows
reply.
what. And it was proven that Smurfette was not behind the account. It's you, Colin, that was behind that account.
I wasn't.
My account.
No,
People know
the
what my account-
trolls are us.
I was not Trolls or Us.
It was Karma that was behind it.
That's Smurfette. Everybody knows that she's already.
I think it would be a different one, not you.
It was you.
No, it wasn't. I
Yes,
don't
it
need
was.
to
You ever done an
lie.
exposure,
I
Joe,
do
on
stuff
here?
with my
No.
Sugar Tits.
Why
Yeah, well,
would
we're
I
saying
need to lie
Green
about
Queen.
it?
Green Queen.
Everybody
Who's
knows.
another
Yeah, I
Green
was the
Queen?
Green Queen 11.
Oh, well, I don't know who you are then, sorry.
No, the Green Queen is another lady that you've all attacked, Sugar Tits, and I'm
No, I've not attacked her.
No, that's not Green Queen.
No.
No, that's not her.
Oh, well, Joe, that's why I was saying that's Jodie.
No. I was going to say I was confused.
Oh, there's
I
so
got
many
attacked
people
to Green Queen, so I
involved
don't know
in
where you're
this.
getting that from.
Yeah,
I told her
because
that I
they
didn't
know that I don't
appreciate.
stop, Linz. I was
I told her I
arguing
didn't
with her.
appreciate accusing somebody of being behind an account that had children on it without proof. That's what
Hang
I
on,
proof that
hang
it's
on.
me?
Was it Queen Bee?
No, Green Queen.
not Queen Bee. I watch Queen Bee.
Someone
Okay,
who does exposures, Joe, that'll try and think.
I'm trying to think who with the name Queen does exposure.
It's called Green Queen 58, and you lot have all been attacking her, and she's been exposing what you've all been doing. And
Has she?
Yeah, she has.
She's been really
I've
excited. Well, that shows
heard
you how much I know of paid interest because I've never watched a woman since, to be fair.
Listen, Sugar Tits, right? Listen, you are being
Hello?
hoodwinked massively by Smurfette.
I barely talk to the woman. I mind my own business.
Okay, well,
When I'm
why
seeing
didn't
a
you come
picture of
to
my
me and
child
speak
onto
to
an
me?
account, because you're going around spreading lies.
No,
you were
I'm
transphobic
telling the
towards
truth.
Leo. You told everybody I was PLM.
No,
Are you
I said
talking
you
nonsense?
sat with PLM, and I never
I?
said I banned she. You
Have I?
You told me that on call that PLM.
No. I got
That's
accused
like
of
your
sitting
house.
with them. I
What
got
were you?
accused.
Who banned?
And you said
Rainbow.
that PLM were uploading it to a server, Sugar Tits.
You're talking utter nonsense.
You told
Rainbow,
me
you will
that.
remember when I've been getting trolled by PLM. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
That's what you
I
told me.
got trolled notorious by these people, so I don't speak on them. Simple
but you
as.
did troll them.
You're
I
obsessed
told her.
with them. Then
No,
you
I
were
don't.
transphobic towards Leo. Leo wasn't even in the box. Leo wasn't even in
No,
that
but
live
Leo
that
held an
night.
exposure live on the quiet. You have to
He
understand
held
this is
it
a reaction.
months. Do you know when we held a live on this woman? We held it last
It
year.
doesn't matter when I'm reacting.
Last year. Because
Yeah,
she
but
was
I'm
live
reacting
talking
this year.
nonsense. You
I
were
had
live
police
talking
forces.
nonsense.
I
You were
couldn't
live
react.
talking nonsense.
You all knew I
You were
couldn't
talking
react.
nonsense. You were
I
talking
couldn't
utter
react.
lies.
No.
You told us your son was trans. What?
Yeah.
Why would you lie about
I
that?
do. My daughter was born with a fanny, right? Now.
Whoa,
she's male.
whoa, Mary.
What the hell? What is wrong with you?
I know. Just watch your words, Mary.
Hey, I'm Mary, right? But you have to understand, you can't say, oh, she's not got a trans son. You can't do that because then I'm
You
going to
then told everybody you haven't. What are you talking about?
22.
You told
22
people.
years old, my oldest is.
Oh, my
Who is
Lord.
trans. This
Right,
is
you
what
told
do.
everybody
You
your children
gaslight
ran off,
me.
falling. I caught you out lying by saying
But
your
you're
kid ran away.
gaslighting me.
Right,
to
let's
try-
push the bit
Well,
where your
how can you
child ran
tell me
away.
that I don't have
Let's
a
push the part where your
trans
child
child?
ran away, but I caught you out lying.
Yes, my
When you
child-
said your
hang
child
on,
ran
let's-
away for 24
Right.
hours, and then you said to everybody, I've just got up, and I said, if you just woke up, and you said yes.
One at a time.
Wait, can I talk?
Yeah.
So, Linz,
Yeah.
I'm going to
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
I'll send you some proof that I have a trans 22-year-old. I will send you proof that my son ran away when you held the live, sugar tits. I'm going to prove that he's in county lines. I'm going to prove that he's a census to crime. I'm going to prove that he's vulnerable. I'm going to send it to Lindsay because she's probably the only
You
one I
didn't
trust.
do that.
Yes,
You
I
do that.
will do
But
that.
why did I, when
And
I
it will
caught
be
you
in
out
the
live, when I
form.
asked you a question, I asked you in the live under a fake account, have you just got up and you said yeah?
On what fake account? What fake account? You're just throwing mud. I have no idea. I've seen these accounts. If I'm going to troll somebody, which isn't trolling, it is reacting. Some be it a year later, yes, but I'm still reacting to what you did to me, right? If you don't like that because time's passed and you forgot, then that's your problem, right?
No, I asked you a question and I said to you, have you just woke up? And you said yeah. And I said, have the kids just woke up? And you said yeah, but your kids had just got back that minute.
When? What? When are you on about?
The day you said your kid ran off.
Yes, at Christmas he did. I'm going to
You're
prove it.
talking nonsense.
Listen.
I caught you out red-handed
No, you
live, and when you
haven't. What
realised it was
proof
me,
have
you blocked me
got?
quickly.
What factual documents, apart from an opinion, have you got?
You lying.
Yeah, but that's your opinion.
You
And
got
this is
caught
what you
red-handed.
do.
Oh my God, I can't argue with
What
this woman.
red-handed?
She's saying she's got
Hang on a
facts
minute.
that you're lying.
Am I
No, she's not,
hearing
because I
right? You're
caught her
caught
red-handed.
red-handed saying a kid wasn't awake when they were awake. Like what?
No, she got caught red-handed by saying a kid had ran off when he didn't. Because I asked her, she
out
just
of
woke
the
up.
country. Out of the
You said
country.
he was back
I
home
had
with
to
you.
contact.
So this is an older person, not a kid, right?
No, he was 15. This is what they did to him, and she's trying to get out of it. This is what
I'm
you
trying to get out of nothing, love. I ain't trying to get out of anything. I've got nothing to get out of.
Stop lying.
Remember
I'll
that
calm
one.
down. You're not going to get me irate again. I was irate because it's the first time you lot have ever gotten a box of me, right? Yes, I
The
was.
thing I can say, Linz, is be very, very, very wary of this woman, right?
fine.
Honestly,
Okay,
this
let
woman's
her finish,
a liar.
Sugar. Please, let
I'm
her
going to
finish.
drop. I need to drop down because I've got to go out.
I'm
But all
gonna
I want
come
to
back.
say is,
I'm
just
gonna
be very
send you-
careful with the stuff that you get from this girl because she does fake things. Like she faked things before. We've caught her out on that, and she will go around. She will
saying the
recruit
child was
people.
awake.
Okay,
and she
but
will cause
I think
problems.
never mind what you lot are all saying. We want to see kind of proof. So you can talk and talk and talk and over talk each other, but there needs to be proof somewhere. So when there's a little bit of that, then maybe we could go a bit further with this. But the over talking, we don't know, especially when, because it does sound like there could be gaslight going on because you're not giving each other a chance to talk.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I've got nothing to hide, so I've got nothing to do with
Well,
this
I'm just
woman.
saying that's the way it's
Spoken about her a
needs to
couple of
calm.
times on a live when she's spoken about us, and that's about it.
Well, I get it.
I've not
but
paid any
because
interest
that's-
in any
You're not
lies
really
she's
getting
been
to a
doing.
solution when you keep throwing kids. It's just throwing shade. Stop
No, the
throwing
only
shade.
thing I can suggest is just
we
be
need a
very
real point.
careful.
Yeah, you can
The only way
suggest.
anyone's going to find out is experience.
Can I?
Experience
No, it's not
That's the only
experience,
way.
it's facts. Can I just talk, please?
It's not.
Can I just talk, please? Right? I'm going to come back with the biggest facts on documents, and these people absolutely love
Right.
local
Yeah,
authorities.
but why should anything like this be done on TikTok, people?
They've been
I
doing
didn't
it
even
to
know
me,
this
Linz.
live was going ahead.
I know,
just came here
sweetheart.
randomly.
She just jumped in my box, so, and this is
I
a
do
bit,
have-
and
I
I
do
couldn't let
have
her
all
go.
the
I couldn't let her
evidence,
go, you know, because I have got a conscience.
I do have all the
Right, I'm going to
receipts.
drop down because I've got to go out. But just be very careful.
All right, sugar tits. Thank you so much for coming up.
See you later, sugar love.
Can I talk to just you now, Linz, for a sec? I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
that,
of course.
right? I apologise for coming in the box like the way that I did, okay? I'm usually a very calm and collective person, but direct and blunt, okay? But what these have done is it's like a FYP ring, and it's all the like popular creators, and the other observers run it, okay? And all they do, they never let me in a box, and then it gets to this, and I'm not a type of person that reacts straight away, okay? Everybody knows that I will sit, I will gather evidence, I will get facts, I will talk to people, and I ask for receipts. And everything that you see that's going on is receipt based. It's not just off of Sugar Tits coming in here, losing her tongue, and she's going, Karma lied about her son being asleep, and then it was, Karma lied about her son being away. He's 15. He's a consensus to crime. He's been used for county line since he was 12 years old. I had to put him in care in Scotland 2 years ago to keep him safe on a section 17 or 20. I can't remember. My brain's going. It was voluntary. I forced the local authority to do it. He came back because my ex-partner was charged, okay? Was charged.
Right.
So he came back, and then these lot, last year, October, November and December and January to now, but collectively between them all, they've all been holding lies, so it makes the narrative go out, right? Because of what I know. Now, a lot of people might say Sugar Tits is good, and that might be your opinion, and she may have done good things, but she's also done a lot of bad things with who's lying.
It also doesn't mean that, a person is right about everything, it's...
Exactly.
I get that. I get what you're saying.
I've got local authority family plans. I had to contact...
Well, and listen, I think, it is it's like so sensitive, deep, and...
You know what?
It's gone on for so long. There's so much, to take in on this.
I just want my kids left.
You've got to, I think if you're going to come to an app, and if you are going to bring it to an app, what people ask for all the time, come with your facts and your receipts, and then shut them people up once and for all. If not, these lives like this are just going to carry on and carry on and carry on. And no one will take it serious in the end. Yeah, I'm in court all the time, right? You can guess why. The local authority and their failures. As I said, I'm at the Omnibus Mum with one. They've changed their procedures and practices. I'm going to prepare a lot of what I know they're going to come with and talk about. I'm going to prepare you in a court evidence style bundle myself, okay? And I'm going to put you a breakdown of my son, because he's the one that I'm trying to protect the most. He's 16. And I'm going to send you an evidence bundle. And all I want you to do is to put out there the truth about my son, okay? And that's all I want. Stop these people. I don't care if you're going to pick me apart. I don't care if people are going to pick me apart.
Can I just say, right, people, sorry to interrupt, Jess, sorry, darling. But
you can be inside,
when they're in these situations, I want to protect my son and all the rest of it. Surely, really, if it's this bad, the best thing you can do to protect you and your son is just come off the app, close it, uninstall it, and enjoy your life.
I did that.
Carry on with everything behind the scenes, Paul, and take these people to court. Do what you can.
I'm a bit of a multi-manager, but can I say when I did that, okay, my brother's in rehab and he has been for a year, and these lot, they all contacted the rehab and Sugar Tits' lot dished my brother's convictions out when he was in a rehab, and it wasn't true what happened. We all know what reports do. And they dish that out, and then the rehab centre had to get all the boys, because the men's one, to come off social media because of what they did. So my presence not being around affects too many people. They contact.
Hang on, who digged out your brother's rehab and contacted your brother's rehab?
That was the Ghosts and that lot, Emma Williams.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, so before you came in, Sugar Tits, yeah, you remember when I was helping you, yeah?
But you've just said my lot.
No, I meant when I say you're that lot, I mean I don't mean to
Right,
say.
so not my lot, because I don't know who
Well,
these people
I don't
are.
specifically know. It was a group thing. It was Artistian.
Are they a pedalo hunting team? Are they this ghost?
Yeah, it was the Artistian Joker. It was Smurfette. I'm sorry, it's Artistian Joker and Smurfette did that, and this was before you came along, Sugar. And this is why I've been trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you what was going on, but you just didn't believe.
I'm going to find. I'll ask them. I'll outright ask them. I'm in a WhatsApp group with them.
Yeah,
I will ask them straight away.
because Smurfette followed my brother's TikTok that he had before he went into rehab, and so did the Artistian Joker.
But you can't be saying it's my lot when I don't even know who half these people are.
Yeah, because you're sat with Smurfette, and her best friend
Right.
is the Artistian Joker, so it's your lot.
I'm sat with her as well. I talked to her on
Exactly,
WhatsApp
your
as
lot.
well.
You're not making sense. I said.
Well, it doesn't mean I was part of it. It doesn't mean I knew anything about it or I'm
Why? I
any
said
wiser of it.
you. I would have just said specifically you.
So what did they do? Contact who?
Contacted a rehab centre so that, and then and then they hounded all the boys. They looked for all the social medias, found out all my brother's friends, and they had to all come off social media. They've only just, I believe, a couple of them have gone on Facebook.
But what about the girls? As in,
My mum's rehab, and my mum had to move because my mum's in my mum and my brother are
Have you got
recovering.
proof it was these people that done this?
Have I what?
Have you got proof?
There's proof that Smurfette, she was called Clownette at the time, and Artistian Joker were all following my brother, yeah. And then literally the attack
They were
started.
following or they done it?
And they did it. Who else did it? Yeah, because Claire Whittingham, who posed as
Something's obviously happened. It's obviously happened for her to be talking like this and to have this much trauma.
I am traumatised.
I can hear it. Something's obviously happened. We've all been like this. Let's all be real in this box. We've all been like this.
You've got my family, Sugar Tits, and you're sitting here going, Karma's lied. Karma's lied about her son running away. If you do think that I'm going to run... He went to his dad, who's been estranged for 10 years. Not even him.
Karma.
And Adam, no,
Did you
let me
start with the
talk.
waterworks? I know you lied on that.
I've just realised she's
Right, let's not go back down
traumatised.
this
Let
road.
me talk. Fuck you!
Whoa, drop it.
She's lying. I can't help myself. I'm not
Hang
going to
on.
listen.
Why is she so emotional, though, Sugar Tits?
Hang on, please.
That's a woman, like...
She done this with us,
traumatised.
though. She done this with me.
Did
done all
she?
the tears. Yeah, she done all this, and then all of a sudden, because I wouldn't give her messages, she turned nasty.
Something's not right there with the way that
There's
she's done.
something
You can
definitely
hear
going
the
on. I'm
shaking
not
in her.
disputing that. I'm not disputing.
But when
something
she's
has
on
gone
about
on.
the ghost hunting team, is she on about Luke?
I'm going to go and find out.
Some of
Let
these
me come out and let me go and find
Sugar,
out.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, because I've got
Yes,
Luke
sir.
on
You used to
here.
be friends with Fallen.
Used to be, yeah.
When did you fall out?
I thought she fell out because I wouldn't give her my private messages, so she sat there and told me she's taking me to the police with them because I'm part of whatever went on. I wasn't even around at the time.
Yeah,
So,
but what
yeah,
was it she was
we know
after in their messages?
Ghost helped us with out in Curtis, you know, so I don't see how...
I wasn't
how-
around when all this happened.
I know, I'm just talking to all lot in here. Paul, do you remember Ghost?
I'll share it to Ghost. I've got him on here.
I do need to drop out the box and say I'm trying to get ready to go out. I will be in the comments.
All right,
listening.
Sugar.
All right, thanks.
I'm lost, Tan. I don't remember Ghost being involved at all.
No, nor do I. I don't remember no ghost.
No.
Ghost, you too?
No, I
I just
don't.
shared it to
It was
Luke.
out in
Luke's
Curtis.
the one
We were
that...
doing
Yeah,
it ghost
good.
lives. I didn't see any ghosts.
No one really outed Curtis either. They just let it
We
go.
did the Observer coming in and out of them.
What Observer? The other
The other one, the woman one,
No,
Paul,
she
remember
did
that?
not. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Years and years ago, a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't out him because
She
I
outed,
didn't
she
even
outed
see her
Curtis
post.
and Ghost was involved.
She didn't out him though, Tan, because I watched that and there was no post or video or live done on him from her. She didn't put it on her channel.
Okay.
Yeah, she
I'm
didn't put
just
it
thinking,
on her
I don't
channel.
remember no ghosts, and I've been around how many years? I don't remember what.
I thought Tan was referring to the recent.
Well,
outing.
I remember
Yeah.
Sarah who come into
Sorry.
my live. I think you were around, Jodie, and she wanted to out was it the piano man? And she said that he'd abused his
Who
girlfriend.
to go and speak to? Sorry.
Her name was
ladies.
Sarah.
Do you know, if you go and speak to Fact Freaks,
Yeah.
he will tell you a lot about karma as well.
Well, I've just looked on a wall.
Before about doing a live on her or something.
No, but I've just looked at all
Speak to Miss Red as well. Like, they've all had, she's done it to all of them, but speak to Fact Freaks, he'll be able to tell you a bit more of Karma herself.
Well, I've just looked at the content where she's saying all the proofs being posted. I can't see any like messages or videos or anything like that from anybody. I can see what she's posting, which is her stuff, what she's printing herself and posting out there. But there's no like proof of messages, threats, anything like that.
Fact Freak knows a lot about what she's done as well. A good few of the creators have.
I mean, I know she sounds upset and whatnot. She obviously is upset, but I don't know what
she does. See, I don't like getting involved with some of these hunting gangs because some of these hunting gangs turn bad and they do some other stuff inside them. This is what
well,
I'm
don't type in, go off the line, don't type in the ghosts and then you can see his content.
Right, I'm dropping back out again. Sorry, I thought I'd just let you know about Fact Freak.
No worries.
Thanks, ladies.
Bye, sugar.
Is only Tony part of the ghosts?
Sorry, what was that, Paul?
Was that only Tony? Was he connected with the ghosts?
Only Tony.
The Irish
yeah,
Tony.
well,
Irish Tony, Tam.
Oh, yeah, only Tony.
Oh, yeah, the official. I think he was at the beginning, yeah, and then
because
he just separated.
Weren't he found out to be a bit dodgy with the voicemails he left that were vile?
Paul,
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Paul,
yeah, I remember.
Look what Ian's just put. You're all on YouTube. I'm going. I know we are because Paul puts us on there every day.
I know, darling. I'm probably now, sweetheart. So guess what?
She told us before someone's filming us.
Yeah, but guess what, hun? You're on YouTube as well now, darling, because this whole live's been recorded. So enjoy it.
Your name's took a front seat to the live.
And I've got to say, Winion, as for you sitting there trying to claim any kind of rights over the exposure of Curtis, I don't know what research you said you've done because I've not heard nothing from you. I've not even seen your name before till now. So please don't jump on a bandwagon when it comes to Curtis.
Who's saying that, Paul?
That Yin said that she helped out Curtis. She done the research.
No, it was all us lot. Well,
exactly.
Can we just say, if you do want to catch up on any of the past lives, can you please go to the Observer's page? His link is in his bio and subscribe to his YouTube. Thank you.
You've only got about 30 followers, so how did you help? When was you helping with your 30 followers, darling? Or was you under a different name, or what's the story there?
And thing is, all lives are recorded by TikTok anyway. Just a disclaimer.
I just loved how she put, anyway, you're all on YouTube. I thought, I go on there every day. Paul puts me on.
No, but the thing is, though, she could be just spinning a web and everyone's running with it. You know, and it's dangerous, that. It is very dangerous.
Obviously, there's something's gone on. That woman's too.
Yeah,
whether she's erratic because she's being caught out, or whether she's erratic because she's innocent. It's one of them, Tan, innit?
Yeah, but what she just said to Sugar then was, when she was explaining to her, instead of shouting, she said, when we fell out, blah, blah, blah. That's and she got emotional over that. So I don't know whether it's I don't know what. But
whether it's because of the friendship falling out over a friendship,
I mean, it could be all true, but she could have green screened something up there to show exactly what was going on, to prove what she's going through. It's going on for years and years.
TikTok, Tanya, I don't know how I express this every day to people, putting all this over, to me, you're doing it because you want views or you want clout from it, because I certainly wouldn't air that type of business all over here. I would come off.
Linz, we've been airing it for the past 40 minutes, right? And we don't know whether it's true. That's the point here. So we are airing it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it needs to be dropped down, and she needs to, if she's going to come and have them, come with facts and proof and go bump. There you go. Well, otherwise, be quiet, because these lives have gone on for years by the sounds of it, Tan.
Yeah.
These lives have gone on for years. They're not getting anywhere.
And we're not really airing it. It's just come in this live randomly.
It's just come in this live. It's been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's been going on for years, you know.
I know that's been going on for years. I know that. Obviously, I know that, Lynn. But what I'm saying is, she's coming in with no proof at all. So
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
There's not one message where like ghosters coming and threatens her or what,
Yeah.
and then saying something about the Observer.
else.
She's taking her down with what?
To be fair, we were talking about what was going on in all of our stuff and sort of things, and this completely like sidelined everything we were talking about.
I know that, yeah. I know.
So I was kind of like, my head spun, and then like obviously I went out the box to deal with Malia, and the next thing I'm getting messages saying that I've done this and that, and I'm like, what?
No, you never got messages saying you've done this and that. You got a message off me to tell you that she'd accused you of outing it in the live.
Saying that I did exposures on someone.
Yeah,
like,
I told you that
when?
she's saying that you done that, so come in the box.
When you think, girls, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. If she had evidence to say that none of this happened, she would have it to hand. She'd be able to go in that big box. She'd be able to go in that big box and put it all up. She's full of shit, I think. I'm just...
Observer, can you come in a minute? Because this woman called the fallen what?
Yeah, the fallen one.
The fallen one, and she's saying all mad stuff about your son, that you're going for her, and you've done this, and Ghost's done this, and everyone's going for... What's the real story? Where is she now, while the Observer's here? Because she could have got Kerry in as well. Who was that Kerry one, Jodie, that you said she's a good one?
Little or something.
Yeah, she was such a good friend with her. Get it in.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to have anyone coming to help her, does she? If she's so good friends with her.
No, but that's what exposures are about. You don't have to fucking opinions.
I think she's full of shit myself.
Morning tea, darling.
Then on the other hand, she might have just came in single-handed on the off chance. She might not have...
Nah.
Morning tea.
Yeah, but you would have proof, wouldn't you? The way when we do live, we get
she said that
following me around, and then she came in, and it was like.
She said that she'd come in because she come in other day, and they were in the comments, and then she'd come in again today because she saw Paul in here, and she saw that they was in the comments, so that's why she jumped up to tell us. So we didn't get roped into it, but we've ended up roped into it.
With no evidence, not one bit.
Not one shred of evidence.
No.
And loads of people's names
I wouldn't let her in the box personally, because this is going to fall back on you lot now, and I'm just been sat in the comments, and already I'm like, why are you lot getting involved? This seems hanky.
We didn't ask to get involved or anything. We were talking, like I said...
but she's in here. She's in here. And you lot are getting dragged into something.
Listen, it's not about getting involved. It's about giving her the platform with no evidence stuff. And you've just been going, oh, she's so emotional, something's obviously happened. Yeah, it has, but has that happened?
Yeah.
But no, she's just like in a mess. And it's
I'm with Tanya.
Exactly. I know she was, that's what I mean. But what I got from it was when she was speaking to Sugar, that when she said, when we fell out, she calmed right down and then went up again into the emotional state and jumped off. So
at the end of the day,
there's a police. Listen, if she's got a police case that's going on for years, why the police allow someone to abuse?
Sorry, Tan, I'm muting you, love, because I'm so fed up of trying to fight for space in this fucking live, and it's irritating me now. Right. This is Lindsay's. This is Lindsay's
You're getting the
live,
points across, though.
And I'm still fucking. Shut up! Right. This is Lindsay's live, yeah?
And this is why you add the thing. And this is why you can't do the exposures correctly.
Who just muted me? Someone muted.
I'm with Tanya, I'm gone.
See you later, love.
Yeah.
I'm just. This is Lindsay's live, you know.
Who are you talking to like that?
I'm talking to you. Bye-bye, love.
Oh.
Have a nice day. I'm not in the mood today. This is Lindsay's live. Let her do it how she wants to do it. I'm so fed up of everyone saying, you should do this, you should do that. Just, if you don't like it, go. Get out. Easy. Solved.
Yeah, go on then.
The Observer said she's coming in. She just needed to do something. I have to keep going on mute because little one's getting ready to go to horses. Everyone just needs to take a deep breath and let everyone all have a say. Sometimes it gets a bit loud and a bit overpowering and we don't get nowhere.
I
I don't know what's happening with... I can't see you in box 10. Can we just take a deep breath and just keep it calm, because it's a bit overwhelming at the moment. I can't see you, Tan. Can anyone else see it? See you, Tan. Can anyone else see it? Anyone in box?
Someone's let her up as well.
Oh.
I'm not dictating, darling. I'm just, I'm so sick of everyone shouting at each other. It's not that, Tan. Like, it's not that, Tan. Like, we all...
Just trying to get a proper point across, though, to highlight the fact that what's going on here. Like,
No,
he's all
and I
just sat
get
there
that.
for 20 minutes and never said one thing while she was screaming. Not one thing.
That's the point. When someone's screaming, there's no point in trying to talk. That's my point. You know?
Okay. Where's the
let's just reset. She just said she was doing something and she'd be back shortly, but she is aware that she is needed.
I know. Let's hope she comes with some proofs.
I didn't drop you, Tan. I didn't drop you. I dropped that Queenie because I'm sorry, I don't even know who the fuck she is, so...
No, I dropped myself, babe, I know that.
Oh, okay.
Not your average. We're not even quite sure herself, love.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Julie, darling.
Anyone fancy a cup of tea?
Yes,
please.
Funny enough, I've just got one.
I think I need to make one.
Just Nana, you're saying in the comments, what if Wendy does herself in?
Well, remember what she said when Curtis was going to do himself in? Go right ahead,
It's
she
not
said, didn't she?
true.
Don't care what he does to himself.
Oh my God, that's a
That's
new
exactly
one.
what
I've
she
been
said.
asked.
Just
I've been
Nana.
asked, am I trans?
Just
That is a
Nana.
new one.
Don't come on here with stuff and the hurt, what we're all feeling, because of what that thing has done. Don't come on here trying to say that we're fucking liars, because we're not. Let me... Just
I've just
Nana.
been asked, am I trans?
Just
That is a
Nana.
new one.
Don't come on here with stuff and the hurt, what we're all feeling, because of what that thing has done. Don't come on here trying to say that we're fucking liars, because we're not, let me tell you.
Why?
I've just been asked, am I trans?
Listen, some of you idiots who keep coming for Paul, do you think that, have you not even thought how he's feeling, knowing that a friend, well, a so-called, we were...
Listen, he's known her 2 months, Gail, right? And that's the way it is. He puts his trust in her. She's let him down. It's bare fingers. No one's real mates on this app. Julie, you were a mate for 30 years and you didn't know fuck all about her.
No, I didn't. You're right.
Julie, listen,
what you're doing now is what you tried to do with Wendy, like being a dog at the tag, and everyone's going at Paul, they're not.
Julie.
Everyone's going at him, and if they do, Paul's got a big mouth, Gail.
Julie, if I were you, love, if people want to think that in comments, you're always going to have a division in comments. We know what we know, and it's up to them to find out rest of it. But if we didn't let people know, we'd be called for that, for keeping it to ourselves and enabling. We have brought it out. We're also getting scolded for that. So whichever way we look at it, we're never going to win, love. So there's no point in wasting precious oxygen on people like that. Simple.
Exactly.
Let them find out for themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly, because that's what we've had to do, being round to find out for ourselves, the hard way. And look at Curtis and Sheena and all that, the way that what we found out about them, and that was heartbreaking too. You know, it's just all disgusting, man.
Oh, I'm not going to lie, I'm fucking shattered and it's not even 10 o'clock.
Hey, Ruth, sorry, love, I didn't see you come in.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not trans. I am actually a GAY male who's got a very feminine voice, darling.
He's a real boy.
He's a real boy.
He's even got a poster to prove it.
I really have.
Yeah?
You fucking what's them posters that you get on the wall when you're a Baywatch fellow loving you posing in you with your six pack and that?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul's got.
He 100% can, Lauren.
Yeah, he can sing like.
If Lindsay don't come back, I'll jump on because she's been on pause for a long time. Oh God, Jem, you're asking now. Someone's just come in and said another group have been talking about a child and this, that, and other. So
Another group. Do you accuse the Observer of doing something to them? The Ghost, loads of people, and this group of friends, and it's been going on for years, and then calling them all kinds. She's called people, what did she say, transgender?
Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you for art me, Gem Love. Yeah, can everyone tap the screen and get it up? Hi, Ruthie. Yeah, this woman come on, started saying that certain groups have been going for her, which included the Observer, Fact Freak, things like that, and a certain group. I don't know if people are aware of Sugar Tits and things. Had all been going for her, doing exposures on her. They've all been laughing about her 15-year-old son doing county lines, I think she said. And at that point, we were just waiting for Observer to come in and obviously explain, because Sugar Tits come in and just explain that she weren't, like, what she was saying wasn't true, but some stuff had been going backwards and forwards. You know, it were a madness. She just come out of nowhere. Morning, everyone. Thank you for your heart me's, everyone. So yeah, if you want to share it back out to everyone, and oh God, can anyone else help Jem in comments? Sorry. Morning, Eric. What were her name now? Originally she was called Karma, apparently, but then she's changed the name to something else. Thank you for the heart me's, everyone. Oh my God, what's the name now? Falling Apart Crew. Thank you, Kirsty. Yeah. Well, she come in and she was very, very irate, and something to do with Fakey was called to life. Morning, Debbie. Morning, everyone. Was obviously saying something had gone on with her as well, but I can't see Fact Freak doing anything or touching anything like this without evidence. You know, I just can't see that happening. Or the Observer, to be honest. But she also said a lot of hunting teams have been involved in this. Ghost being one of them, so I've shared it to Ghost. But obviously I do understand it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. But I think if Observer can jump in, because I've been in and out of conversation, he might be able to see if I've said or done anything different or wrong. But we were literally just sat there waiting for Observer to come in, and she was going to shed some light on it, but obviously it live ended. So if anyone has got the Observer, can you share it to her, please? Be much appreciated. We were just sat there chatting. Hey, Claire. Thank you. Blades Embrace, I bet you support same team as me. Yeah, if everyone can share it out, and whoever were just in boxes, jump back up. Hey, Claire. Morning, Shirley. Oh, crazy, there's no normality on here, love. Your lot are just as bad over there with Blue and Sharon and everyone else. Jesus Christ, they could give us a run for his money. Thank you for the heart, me Iona. Oh God, Lauren, I hope you've got the earphones in, love, with all this sort of cackling. I know I've been watching crazy. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everyone, for liking the live. I don't know where my observer's gone. He seems to have disappeared. You have to, though, sometimes, crazy. You've just got to. Sometimes you get yourself in far too deep and you don't realise that you've got in that deep. Do you know what I mean? All right, fair enough. It were crazy. It were getting far too much and people were far too invested. See, I don't even know if Lindsay's gone back on yet, because I only come on just so we could. I don't even know the full ins and outs of this, I'm not going to lie. So I'm just waiting for someone to come on who has been fully listening. I know I've seen it crazy. I've followed Jess for quite a while over there now anyway. But yeah, I've seen it all over. Me too, Joe, and I'm sat down, I'm like, I only like heard bits of it. So that's why I'm waiting to see if Lindsay goes back on and can pick up where you left off over there, because I were getting... Oh, I'm all right, Joe. I've got to be, Anna. I weren't even going to come on. It's only because people were asking for Observer to come in. And I've gone live and then everyone's disappeared now. I'll be honest, I couldn't really make any sense of what she's just been saying. She sort of like crammed a lot in all at once. I know, crazy. I think a lot of people have got to a point now that they're not bothered. A girl come into the box and said certain big creators had been going for her and outing her son for doing county lines, I think she said. And accusing her of being behind certain accounts. Apparently, Fact Freak has done a deep dive on her. The Observer's gone for her. and she weren't really making much sense. The hunting community, she were trying to take all them down, but she were really, really erratic. And we sort of didn't get a full story out of her. She says it's all over her page. Oh, what's her name again? Sorry, I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, like I say, I only come back on because Observer were going to come in. And I didn't want her to think we were being rude and not letting her say her side. Do you know what I mean? So, but once Lindsay's back, she can take over this. Morning, Kelly. The fallen one. I keep forgetting her name. I know her original name was Karma, was it? Yeah, it were a bit messy. But if anyone, yeah, everyone said they've shared it to her. Oh, Observer's here. Oh, no, Observer, no, you aren't doing not wrong, love, no. Like I said, she just weren't making any sense, but she was throwing everyone's names out, and we were like, why would all these big creators be going for her, you know? It wasn't making any sense. It really were, Iona. She did mention Fact Freak as well, Observer. Like I say, I were hoping someone else were going to get inbox to shed a bit of light on this, because I were listening on and off. But right, Lindsay's gone back on and she will be able to know more. So if everyone can jump back over there, and then she can pick up, if that's all right, because it was on her live. I just didn't want Observer to think we were being rude and not letting her say what's. Lindsay's is at Linz and Kate. If anyone wants to follow, then I'll jump in Lindsay's box and you can all see me live in there. I don't know any other way to do it. Yeah, I will do. I'll jump in her box and then everyone will be able to see me live in there. But yeah, her is at Linz and Kate.
No, I know Observer. I was just live and she jumped in the box and obviously came out with what she did. Just me as a person, I didn't want to let her go away without finding something out, because in case she'd done something to herself, anything. To herself, anything. I've just got a conscience, but I think I'm getting the story. I think I'm getting the gist of it. Sorry guys, I had to go and get electric for the neighbour. I did.
It's all right. No, Observer, what she was saying about you is that she's been out on you recently. With all the trouble that's going on and whatever. She's saying that's it, that's causing that for you. That's exactly what her words were.
Yeah, I just jumped on Lynn's value phone because I didn't want Observer to think.
Yes, no, that's great, Rainbow, no worries.
So that's why I sent the invite for you, so you could come in and then obviously see what was going on and have your say and back your own self up, because I just thought, this isn't like this. No proof of anything, it was just all words.
Yeah, she were really, I mean, she might come back in here.
No, that's the funny thing, Rainbow, it's funny the way she's jumped off, isn't it? and disappeared.
I'll be honest, I couldn't make sense of anything, what she was saying.
Well, I could.
I can't really speak on it because I don't know the full...
It was about his son. They all went for his son and posted something about him when he was 15. He wasn't even on the app. He was part of what was he part of, Rainbow? You said it before.
County Lines.
County Lines, she had a transgender son. And it was a daughter, wasn't it? Is that what she said, a daughter? Because she used that vulgar word, didn't she? Yeah, she was going on about that and that everyone was going for their kids and the police are involved and calling her a peddler and all mad stuff going on about ghosts and they've targeted her and it was just all mad erratic stuff.
Yeah, that's fine, Observer. Like I say, obviously she brought your name into it and she just brought it onto Lindsay's live. We were talking about something totally different and then just randomly it just got brought on here.
But she never had not one bit of proof though. She was saying, I'll send you all the proof. Nah, just put your green screen on, let's have a look at your messages, you know. These threatening messages, she said.
Yeah, you know, you can't come and cause a big disturbance like you have done and not now come with something to...
Well, this is what exposures are about.
This. Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's not fair on these other people that are now here in the comments, you know.
They're here for this, though. That's what they're here for, to watch this right now. But when you're exposing, obviously, someone, you've got to have proof, Linz.
Yeah, but there's different types of exposure, Tan. There's exposing what I see to some absolute shocking thingies, but then there's doing a proper, you know, professional way of an exposure, you know.
Yeah, well, I obviously do exposures. I obviously do a few of them myself. So when I do them, I do have the receipts and pictures and all the evidence there.
I'm new to it all, me, Tan. I'm just learning as I go along, but
I know, but people can't come on someone's platform and accuse big creators like that and walk off and just get away with that. You've got to have backup.
Because then it's going to be like, well, it was on my live and none of us are accusing anyone of anything. This just came to my platform. No worries, Rainbow.
Anyway, I'm going to jump down like everyone jump in, so go ahead. She is in a bit.
Is she here in the comments, Tanya?
I don't know, Lindsay. I haven't got a clue.
I'm going to go through, and if she is, I'm going to invite her up. No, I don't think she is. She'd comment otherwise, wouldn't she? Thing is, keep carrying on with this, people, and you're talking on it. It's just going to go round and round in circles. I'm dropping this here and now. No proof has been brought my way. Nothing that's going to make me, you know, think any different, you know, so I'm dropping it. That's it, you know. Unless you're going to come with proof, then don't come to my platform, cause an outrage and not give me anything. But yeah, I'm dropping it. YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Exactly, Helen, yeah. Decline. I'm just having a cigarette. I'll take the gingerbread off in a minute. I'm not sure today, Helen. Don't know yet. Morning, Anne-Marie. How are we? Put some tunes on a minute. There you are. A bit of Mr. Brightside to change the mood, eh? I know, Kez, but, you know, I didn't want to let the woman go without hearing her out or finding anything out, because she sounded in such a state. I didn't want to let her go and something happen. I would never have forgiven myself, you know. It's just who I am. But when other creators' names are getting thrown about, I don't want that, because, you know, unless you've got any full hard proof, because, no. Like I said, I don't like talking on much on an app. I'm not one for it.